Hi, friends. It's Deanna Williston with our Blooming Catholic Life. And yeah, one more week and we'll be finished with Matthew 19. It's nice that it's been bookended, both talking about family on both ends. One with us, the Pharisees, were talking about divorce, and now Jesus is talking about you'll have brethren 100-fold, countries 100-fold, children 100-fold. Everything that you left, you will receive 100-fold and shall possess life everlasting. And we've talked about what that life with Christ looks like, because he's saying if you follow him in the regeneration, you have to follow him, and in the regeneration, this is what you're going to have. So it sounds like he says after the resurrection, there is going to be this beautiful life, and you're going to have so much more than you could ever imagine. So it's been really fruitful for me, and I'm looking forward to doing this again with you. Don't forget to put any thoughts down in the comments below. I'm hoping to offer some live Lectios via the membership feature, maybe one or so a month. So put that down below if you would like to do that and you have a passage you would like us to look at. Let me know. Whew, it's a lot though, right? So grab your journal and let's give thanks for the journey. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Summe glorioso Deus illumina tenebras cordis mihi, et da mihi fidem rectum spem certum et caritatem perfectum, Domine ut faciam tuum sanctum et verax mandatum. Amen. Then Peter answering said to him, Behold, we have left all things and have followed thee. What therefore shall we have? And Jesus said to them, Amen, I say to you that you who have followed me, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the seat of his majesty, you also shall sit on 12 seats, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath left house, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall possess life everlasting. Then Peter answering said to him, Who is he answering? I don't know. It was when they heard this, the disciples wondered very much, and they said, Who then can be saved? So the disciples wondered and said, Jesus beholding them. So he saw all of their emotions, and he said to them, With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. And Peter answers this. This is what Peter answers. Isn't this really interesting? So the disciples are wondering something. So they say, and Jesus beholds them in all their weakness and all their littleness. And he says to them, with God, all things are possible. So Peter answers that back with this. He just totally takes that on board. I hadn't made that connection before, but so Peter takes that all on board. And he's like, okay, God, all things are possible. So he wants to know then, Behold, we have left all things and have followed thee. What therefore shall we have? He's being really, there's Peter. He's being very, very bold. I feel like that's really St. Therese of Lisieux. Ask for the big things, friends. Here's Peter. He's going to ask for the big things. Thank goodness he was the first pope. Ask for the big things, Peter. Go for it. And Jesus said to them, Amen, I say to you, that you who have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the seat of his majesty, you also shall sit on 12 seats, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath left house, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall possess life everlasting. Oh, wait, shall receive 100-fold, and shall possess life everlasting. Sorry, friends, my little lisp, and I'm getting so excited and encouraged by this. It's really big for me, really. I love it when there's still, you think you've mined it for all its depths, and there's more coming out. You're making new connections. Jesus is just going to say it plainly now. Amen, I say to you, that you who have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the seat of his majesty, you also shall sit on 12 seats, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath left house, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall possess life everlasting. Amen, I say to you, Jesus. Amen. I'm going to say that right back. He's telling us, remember, with God, all things are possible. You're little, you're small. These teachings in Matthew 19 have been difficult, right? It's all been difficult. But let's see here. What was before this? In chapter 18, Jesus was teaching about humility and being aware of scandals, to flee occasions of sin, to denounce to the church incorrigible sinners, and to look upon or refuse to hear, and to look upon such as refuse to hear the church as heathens. He promises his disciples the power of binding and loosing, and that he will be in the midst of their assemblies. No forgiveness for them that will not forgive. Ooh. Oh, this is all about if somebody goes astray, go after them. This is the one that has the 99 sheep in the mountains and go to seek the one that's gone astray. So he's telling you again and again, and that you have to forgive 70 times 7. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened to a king who would take an account of his servants. And there was the one servant who would not forget debts, but God will forgive your debts, and you must forgive others. Very interesting. And then Jesus went off, but the multitudes followed him, and he healed many people. And when he was healing people and doing all this great work, then the Pharisees came to tempt him. And so, friends, when you are doing great work, when you have loosened yourself, you've really abandoned yourselves to God and completely trusted him, right? When you've given that all up, somebody may come to challenge you. And so perhaps that's where these promises that Jesus is giving, perhaps that is meant to encourage us even more. Jesus had just told us, with men, this is impossible. But with God, all things are possible. And then Peter says to him, behold, we have left all things and have followed thee. What therefore shall we have? And Jesus said to them, amen, I say to you, that you who have followed me, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit on the seat of his majesty, you also shall sit on the 12 seats, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath left house, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall possess life everlasting. Amen. Amen. May God bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. And et Dominus bonus det tibi pacem. Amen, friends. Nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.